Hi, this is Ogres, and this video review is on AEW Full Gear 2021. This will also include the review of the only match on the buy-in, which I did watch. Today's recording date is November 17th, 2021. It is now 2:16 p.m. I'm wearing different glasses because the other ones I need to get repaired and they're hurting my nose. Like the I think on this side the padding is completely broken still, so I need to get that repaired in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, and I'm gonna get a haircut today or tomorrow. It's still kind of messy, so yeah. By the time I do the Survivor Series 2001 review, that will be with my new haircut. So this video I'm recording now, I was supposed to do yesterday, but I was busy with other stuff. But I'm free to do it now. Let me just make sure. And this was live from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, this Full Gear pay-per-view. Oh, excuse me. I had a banana smoothie over an hour or so ago. So the buy-in was almost an hour long. I would have watched that probably on the afternoon that Full Gear was on. So that was November 14th my time. So that was about 3 days ago. The only match that was on the buy-in, including all the previews of the matches, which was 9 in total, was Jamie Hayter and Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa won by pinfall. Hikaru Shida, I believe she pinned Nyla Rose. So that was the buy-in match, which I thought was very good. And Thunder Rosa's entrance is actually pretty cool as well. So, and then you have Shida's entrance, and then Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter. You had those two. So yeah, the babyfaces won this tag team match for the women on the in the women's division in AEW. Then we have AEW Full Gear 2021 itself, which was on November 13th, 2021. Again, as I said, live from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I finished watching this pay-per-view on the morning of November 15th, 2021, so that was just over 2 days ago. I had to watch the rest of the CM Punk Eddie Kingston match, and then that what was that other match? The 5-on-5 tag team match, I think. 2, 4, yeah. From between the Inner Circle, Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and American Top Team in a Minneapolis Street Fight, and then I watched the main event itself, and I was very happy with the outcome of that match. In my predictions overall, it was probably the best overall predictions I've had for an AEW show since, I think, All Out. Either All Out or Double or Nothing. Actually, I'm going to go back and I'm going to purchase Double or Nothing, and I'm going to go back and watch it because I haven't watched that pay-per-view yet. Most likely that will be next month when I do that one. But I do know the results for that pay-per-view, that AEW pay-per-view. I think that was the first one with a lot of fans back. So, but onto this review of Full Gear. The opening match, which I believe was the match of the night. It was the match of the night. It was MJF versus Darby Allin, but MJF ended up winning by pinfall, so I ended up predicting that to be my Darby Allin to win that, so I got that one wrong. So I'm 0-1 with my predictions so far. But it was a tremendous match. I think it was like over 20 minutes long, so it was a good opening match. Until the finish, of course. Match number 2 was FTR with Tully Blanchard, and they're the AAA Tag Team Champions, which was Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler versus the Lucha Brothers with Alex Abrahantes, Penta and Rey Fenix, who are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, and this is the AEW World Tag Team title match, but Lucha Brothers won by pinfall and retained their AEW World Tag Team titles. So I am 1-1 in my predictions, so I predicted them to win this match. Match number 3 was Miro versus Bryan Danielson in a World Title Eliminator Tournament final match. This one I predicted Danielson to win, and he definitely won this one, I think, by pinfall. So my predictions are now 2-1, so it's a good start so far. Match number 4 was the Young Bucks and Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, excuse me, Luchasaurus and Christian Cage in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Yeah, the babyfaces won this match. I forget who pinned who. I think, I forgot who pinned who in this match. But Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage won this match by pinfall. So 3-1, I'm up now. Match number 5 was Pac and Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. This should have been a Dynamite match, but for some reason it's on Full Gear. But Pac and Cody Rhodes won by pinfall when Pac pinned Andrade. So I predicted them to win, so I'm 4-1 now. Match number 6 was Ty Conte versus Dr. Britt Baker Dmd, as she does, in a AEW Women's World Championship match. It was a good match, but I think the All Out match against Chris Stanlander, I think that was a little bit better, but this was still very good. So yeah, Britt Baker retained her title by pinfall and is still the AEW Women's World Champion. And then match number 7, I the last couple of minutes I watched, it was the day after Full Gear that was on. It was CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston, but Punk won by pinfall, and he was bloody. He was bloody during this match. He had colour. So, and then the 2 matches I watched on November 15th to finish off Full Gear was match number 8 was the semi-main event. It was Inner Circle, Santana and Ortiz, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, the TNT champion, and Chris Jericho versus Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and American Top Team, which was Junior Dos Santos, some other guy, I'm not sure his name, sorry about that, and Dan Lambert in a Minneapolis street fight. So 2 MMA fighters and Dan Lambert made up the American Top Team. But the Inner Circle won this match by pinfall when Jericho pinned Lambert, I believe, in the ring. After doing his the stapler spot, usually they'll go on the head, but it went in a different area of the body. And I think he hit some sort of finish on him. I forget how that match ended. And then the main event itself, match number 9, was Hangman Adam Page versus Kenny Omega, who's the AEW World Champion, with Don Callis in an AEW World Title match. This was a competitive back and forth match. There was a couple of cheap attacks by Don Callis throughout the match, but the right person won this match. The Young Bucks came out towards the end, and this was referenced that they didn't come out for when he had his first AEW World Title shot against Chris Jericho at, I believe, All Out 2019. But yeah, this culminated since, I guess, All Out. This took 2 years for this story to be told to finally end. But Hangman Adam Page won the AEW World Title by pinfall. Yeah, by pinfall after the Buckshot Lariat and what? Rude. So Hangman Adam Page became the new AEW World Champion, and that ended Full Gear on a great note. It wasn't as great as All Out, but I would say it is still a solid. It's a solid B+, which makes it technically an A. And then as an overall score, only that one tag team match and that street fight match kind of was weak, so I would give it at least a 9 out of 10. And I thought the best matches on the show was the buy-in match. The opening match was the match of the night. If I was rating it on the star system, which I'm not, I'd give that 4.5 out of 5. Just the ending let that match down for me. So 4.5 stars. If I'm being generous, I'll bump it up to a 5 if Allin won that match, but I would still give it a 5 stars just for the wrestling itself, but 4.5 stars for that match overall. The World Title Eliminator Tournament Final match, that gets 4 stars. The second match, 3.5 stars. Match number 4, that gets a solid 3.5 stars. Ah, just a notification. 3.5 stars. And then that match gets an average 3. Match number 6, 4 stars. Match number 7, 4 stars. That match, 3.5. And then the main event itself. The main event itself, 4.5 stars because of the outcome. But yeah, in my predictions overall, where was I up to? I was 5-1 after that women's title match. Then I got 6-1, 7-1, 8-1. I didn't write them down. Okay, so 6-1, 7-1, and then after the main event, I was 8-1 in my predictions overall. If you count the buy-in match, I was 9-1 overall. So yeah, that's it for this review of AEW Full Gear, which took place live from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm done with this video. The next video review I'll be doing will be on, let's see if I've got it, WWE NXT TakeOver Rival, which was on February 11th, 2015. That I need to finish watching again, but yeah. Let me know what you thought about this video review in the comment section below. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing the Survivor Series 2001 review tomorrow, and I'll do that as a premiere, so at least people can make comments in the live chat about that review. But yeah, this has been Ogres. Peace out.